All right. It's not going to be a popular take amongst many in the Eagles community. But you know what? You guys get to say your piece out here on the Twitters, the social medias, the X, whatever you call it. And then listening to all the journalists and all the sports radio takes today. Here's my take, and it's not going to be popular. Who gives a shit about Nick Sirianni and what he's doing on the sideline? Is it unprofessional? Of course it is. Do I like it? Of course not. It's not a good look. I get it. But to spin the narrative, that is why the Eagles are the way they are, it's totally bullshit. And you're deflecting on what the real problem is. And the real problem is the Eagles just aren't a good team up and down that lineup. That offense is stacked, but it's stagnant. It's vanilla. It's not good. And guess who that falls on? Yes, Nick Sirianni, because he's the head coach. I get it. But also the play calling. The play calling is horrendous. The quarterback play, horrendous. He's looking for one and just trying to throw a Hail Mary up and hope Devontae or AJ will catch the ball. And all y'all want to focus on Monday morning and last night is, oh, Nick Sirianni's got to go. I don't care if they won. Blah, 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 blah. Does he deserve some of the blame? Of course he does. But y'all focusing on one man because of your hatred of one man, because you didn't get what you wanted last year and have him fired and get him fired. Or Lori firing him, however you want to put it. I don't care. I had to turn off all the sports radio stations today. Social media is just full of it. I mean, the Eagles aren't playing well, but we have to face it, folks. They're not a good team right now. They're just not. The defense can't stop the run. They can't get any pressure on the quarterback. And I don't want to hear that they had 5 sacks yesterday. It's the Cleveland Browns who have a makeshift offensive line and this garbage Deshaun Watson. They should have had more. And not be able to run Saquon at home. Can't produce any holes. Can't open up any holes. There's no motion. I guess that's Nick Sirianni's fault too, right? Nick Sirianni's fault too for not being able to tackle Nakobe Dean, taking bad angles. Nakobe Dean. Now you miss 5 or 6 tackles a game, straight up horrible. And these Georgia Bulldogs, Jalen Carter had a good game yesterday, an all right game, not an outstanding game, all right game. But Jordan Davis, these Georgia Bulldogs are Georgia puppies. That's what they are. They're puppies. And to hear all over X and Facebook and Instagram, all of the social media, oh, and it's all Nick Sirianni's fault. It's all Nick Sirianni's fault. You see the way he's talking to the crowd? Who gives a shit? Focus on what it is. Y'all deflecting from what the real problem is. I haven't heard but like 2 or 3 people talk about Kellen Moore and Jalen Hurts today. Jalen Hurts going to one guy. Not throwing the ball over the middle. Not hitting the check downs. Throwing the ball high. Throwing the ball low. It's just flat out not good quarterback play. Turning the ball up. Now, he didn't have any turnovers yesterday. But all the turnovers in the first 4 games. But it's all Nick Sirianni's fault. I get it. I'm not one that wanted Nick Sirianni gone last year. I thought he deserved a one more chance. But look, if he's gone at the end of the year, that's fine. But to sit here and cry and whine and moan during the game, after the game, today, still going on the social medias, is talk about what the real problem is, folks. The Eagles just aren't a good team. They just aren't. We got to face the facts. They are not a good team right now. I said it at the beginning and during the preseason. You don't win games on paper. You win it on the field. And when you can't tackle, Nick Sirianni and the coaches can practice tackling all week long. But if the players don't want to tackle, they're not going to tackle. So to keep blaming every single thing on Nick Sirianni, and that's all that spews out of your mouth, is hilarious to me. I'm not saying he's not part of the problem. I'm saying he's not the only problem. There's other things. And, again, Jalen Hurts checking out of plays all the time. He's shown that he's not good at that. He can't even see a blitz when it's coming, for crying out loud. He wants a full control out there. He can't even check out of a blitz to have a hot read. You got running backs in the backfield going out wide or over the middle. He don't want to check down. He want to throw everything 35, 40 yards and hope for a prayer. There's no reason why the Eagles lead the league over the last 3 years in catch rate. Devontae number 1 and A.J. Brown number 2. Go look it up if you think I'm lying. Facts are facts, y'all. Some of y'all don't like hearing facts, because you think whatever you think. Hey, no, let's be real. A lot of this fan base now is softer than a baby's ass. Yep, I said it. And I'm as crazy as they come when it comes to sports in Philadelphia. If you don't believe me, go back and look at all my YouTube videos. People think I'm on drugs. No, that's just me being a fan, and how it is being a Philadelphia fan of any Philadelphia sport. So, that's my rant for the day. I hope everybody's enjoying their day off, if they have a day off. I do, for Columbus Day. So, but to focus on one man and think he's the only problem. And you gotta look at Vic Fangio too. He had a good game plan against New Orleans. And I'm not saying anything about the Browns, because the Browns are the Browns, but they still ran on the ball over them. They can't tackle. That middle of the line is wide open, right up the gut every time. If I were the Browns, I would have just kept running the goddamn ball all day long, because the Eagles weren't stopping it. Facts for facts. But that's Nick Sirianni's fault. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all listening to my rant. And hopefully it gets better. It's going to be a tough game against the Giants in MetLife. And pray to God no one else gets hurt on that shitty-ass fucking turf they got there. I'm praying for Saquon. But it's going to be tough. Daniel Jones is not the best quarterback, but if you don't get any pressure on him, he's going to pass all over you. Just watch the videos of him. If you don't get pressure on him, he's going to throw the ball all over you. Anyway, guys, that's my rant for today. And until next time, hit that like and subscribe button below and share. Watch the video. It helps with the algorithm and stuff. Share it, like it, subscribe to the channel. Comment below. I know there will be trolls. I'm all fine. It's all good in the hood, you know. Anyway, guys, till next time, take care. Love one another. And as always, deuces. Go Birds!